Hi, fifth graders. Today we are starting some new reading and we're looking for the message or the theme, the lesson that's in a story, the moral. Those all go together, message, lesson, and moral. What does the author want us to learn? And so we watch some videos about theme and we have questions in our mind that we can say, how did the characters change? What did they do? So let me read this story to you really quick. This is the only one I'm going to read to you and then you have to read on your own. This is called The Golden Fish. Long ago, there lived an old man and a woman. They lived in an old hut made of logs. It was a simple home because they never had much extra money, but they were very happy living there. The old man caught fish in his net, and the old woman cooked them. Paragraph B. One day the old man went fishing as he always did. He fished all day and caught nothing. He got tired and wanted to give up. He threw his net for the last time and began to pull. He caught something very heavy. He finally wrestled the net to the shore. Inside he found a beautiful golden fish. The old man took the fish in his hands. The golden fish looked at him and spoke. It said, "Throw me back into the sea, and I will grant you a wish." The old man threw the fish back into the sea. The fish looked at him again and waited for the man to make a wish. The old man could not think of a single thing that he wanted because he was already happy. He went back to his small hut. His wife was angry that he did not bring home any fish. He told her the story about the golden fish. She demanded that he go back to find the fish and ask for a newer and bigger house. When he went back, the fish appeared and granted that wish. So he went home, back to his hut, which was now a big fancy house. His wife was excited, but she demanded that he go back again and ask the fish for a mountain of money. He did it. He went back to the fish. The fish again granted his wish. The old man went back to his fancy house and found a giant pile of money waiting for him. This time, his wife wanted servants. Oh, I just don't think she's ever happy. The old man did not want to keep asking for more, but he obeyed his wife. This time, the fish did not come. Instead, a dark storm appeared. The old man went back and saw his old hut. His wife was in old clothes, and he became happy. They began to live again as they used to. His wife never wanted more than what she had again. So that's what we call a fable. It's teaching us a little bit of a lesson. We know that a fish is not really going to appear, and it's not really going to grant you a wish. Okay, so I'm going to help you through this very first one because I want you to get really good at writing these. So I'm getting up here, getting my text button, and I'm going to start right down here. It says, whoops, I don't want to type right there. I'm messing up here. Let me get back up there. Get that. There I go. Okay, so describe the old man's character. So we always want to restate that question. The old man was quiet and happy with his current life. He didn't know what to wish for, so I think he already had everything he needed. So what I did right here was I kind of described, I didn't just say he was quiet. I put the old man because that's what they referred to him in the story. So the old man was quiet because he didn't ask for anything. And it said in the story that he was happy with his current life. He didn't know what to wish for, which most of us, I could wish for this, I could wish for that, I could wish for that. But he didn't know. So that kind of describes him. Now let's go down here and describe the woman. Now, remember, if I just put she, then the reader, who's ever reading your paper, doesn't know who you're talking about. So we don't want to do that. The old woman in the story was bossy and wanted riches. She wanted riches. She wanted coins and money and things like that. She told her husband what to do, and she kept sending him back for more. So that kind of said, so not only do I think she's bossy, another word for when somebody wants more and more and more is greedy. So I'm going to put up there behind bossy. She was bossy and greedy and wanted riches. I'm going to hit the return button. I knew that was going to screw it up, but that's okay. All right, so now you can see that I'm learning to write 1 or 2 or 3 sentences. Don't just write, he was happy. That's not enough. We want to learn to write a little bit more that helps us become better answerers. Describe the setting. I noticed in my last pieces that you guys have done in Turn-In, you don't really know what the setting is. The setting is time and place. So I'm typing that right there just for you. Now I want to go back to the story. I'm going to go back, and it's usually at the beginning. Long ago, there lived an old man and a woman. So the time was long ago. They lived in an old hut. So where did they live? In a hut made of logs, probably close to water, because he fished. So I'm going to go back down here. Time and place. What is my time and place? Oh, the setting, because I kind of want to start my whatever the question is up here, or whatever I'm supposed to do, I kind of like to start it with. The setting is a long time ago in a hut made of logs near a lake or pond. Okay, so that tells the time and the place. Now, this is what we're going to focus on this week, maybe 2 weeks, is what's the lesson? There's a reason. So I want to think what happened in the story? The man goes to the lake, he catches a fish, the fish gives him wishes, he doesn't need anything, but his wife makes him go back, and they live happily ever after, right? No, we know that. So at the end, it said a gray storm cloud came and everything went back to normal and he lived happy. So what could the central message, the lesson be? What did the old lady and the old man learn? Okay. The lesson that the old woman and the old man learned was to be happy with what you have and not always ask for more. So then I think, could that apply to my life? Because if it can't apply to more people than just the people in the story, then it's not good. So I think, could I learn to be happy with what I have? Yeah. Do I always want maybe a new car or a new truck or new jewelry? Yeah, I do. But you know what? I'm really blessed and I should be happy where I'm at. So that's what this one is. Write 1 to 3 words that sum up paragraph B and paragraph C. So back up P, B, and C. B. One day an old man went fishing. He fished all day, caught nothing. He got tired, wanted to give up. He threw his net for the last time. He caught something very heavy. He wrestled the fish to the shore. He found a beautiful golden fish. He took the fish in his hands. The fish looked at him and it spoke. Throw me back into the sea and I will grant you a wish. So what is this paragraph all about? You know, there's a lot of things that happen. There's a lot of events. He went fishing, he caught a fish, and the fish talked to him. What do you think's the most important? What kind of sticks with you in the story? To me, it's that last sentence, because that's kind of what the whole story is about. So I'm going to go back down and I'm going to put so it wants you just to use 1 to 3 words. So a fish giving wishes. Now, That's more than 1 to 3. But that's what that paragraph is about. Now, I want to go back up and I want to see what's paragraph C about. The old man threw the fish back in, looked at him again, waited. The old man could not think of a single thing he wanted. He went to his wife. It went back to his hut. His wife was angry that he didn't bring any fish. She wasn't angry at first about money. She was angry because he didn't bring any fish to eat. And then he told her the story, and she demanded he go back and ask for a bigger house. So back down. So what do I think that one? What do I think is the most one? A bossy wife. That's what I think that story is about. This says underline 3 important words in the text. You know what? I'm not worried about that. You don't even have to do that one. Now, though, summarize the story. Okay? Summarizing the story is going to take 3 or 4 sentences. Start out in the beginning. Who are our characters? A man went fishing and caught a fish that gave him wishes. He was happy and didn't make a wish. Okay. But when he got home, his wife was angry and made him go back. Now then, what happened? What happened next? He went back and he asked the fish for a new house, comma, which he got. Then he asked, because that was in the past, he asked for money, and he got that. But then, how did it end up? But then a storm came, and he didn't get any more wishes, and everything went back to normal. You finish that. Okay, I'm just trying to help you guys get some really good answers here. Write 4 questions in which the answer could be found in the story. So you can't just write, I wonder why he went fishing, because that you cannot find that in the story. So, but I could find this one in the story. Who was the bossy, I typed too fast, bossy person in the story? That would be a good one. Okay, then. So I've already used the who, and we have to do it with 4 words. I'm going to do one more, and then you have to do the other 2. Let's see. What did the man do with the fish the first time he caught it? Oop, question mark. And I would do that one because he threw it back in the water. Now remember, your questions have to have an answer in the story. So don't say, where did he go fishing? Because I don't know where he went fishing. It doesn't tell us. And if I go back up here, let me go up one more. It says the old man caught fish in his net and the woman cooked them, but it doesn't tell us where he went fishing. It doesn't say if it was a pond or a river or a lake. It doesn't tell us a state. So you can't ask, where did he go fishing? So be careful and make sure that you're thinking about what you can write. Then describe the main event that happened in this story. Well, the main event is the man caught a fish that gave him wishes. Okay, color the text that talks about the main event. Now that's important for us. That's the main thing that happened in this story. Because in order to answer the last 2, we need to know what the main event was. And that's what this whole story about was. What happened? He catches a fish that gives him wishes. Oh, I just think about what I could wish for. So then, describe how the old man reacted. Well, he wasn't excited about it because he just threw the fish back and he just went home like normal. So he wasn't, he threw the fish back in the water. He went back to his normal life. Um, and he just was happy as could be. Describe how the old woman reacted. Well, she got very greedy. She started asking for more and more and more. And then you have to find those places in the text and highlight them. Okay, so that's how this is going to work this week. We got to learn to write really some good answers. Okay, have a good day.